A beautiful morning to you, young learners of mathematics. Previously, we have discussed direct variation and inverse variation. So this morning, we are going to be talking about our joint variation. Our joint variation. So you see, this joint variation is not different from what we have seen in direct variation and inverse variation. The only difference is that joint variation involves more than one variables. It involves more than two variables rather. So they can say A varies directly, A varies directly with B and directly with C. So it involves more than two variables. You will see that the previous ones that we have done is just two variables, both direct and indirect. It's just two variables. So when we have more than two variables, we are referring to as joint variation. In this case, this one will be interpreted as A directly varies with B and also directly varies with C. So this is it. Joint variation can use direct variation, inverse variation, or combination of the two. If you have something like this, A varies directly with B, A varies directly with B, and inversely with C. How do we interpret that? And inversely with C, how do we interpret that? So that will be A varies directly with B and inversely with C, because we know inverse variation means 1 over that thing. So joint variation can use direct variation, inverse variation, or combination of both. In this case, this is combination of both. And when you want to start solving, you remove your proportionality sign. In this case, we are going to have K times B times 1 over C. So it will give us A equals KB over C. So let's look at a full-fledged question under inverse variation. So let's look at an example. A varies with B and varies with C. I have mentioned it in my previous class. I did just mention ordinary varies and they did not say whether direct. You should know that it's a direct variation. It is only direct variation that you can decide not to write it fully. So A varies directly with B means A varies with B means A varies directly with B and varies directly with C. So let's go ahead. If A equals 100, B equals 20, C equals 50. So the very first one says find a relationship between A, B, and C. So having gotten that, B says find A when B is 200 and C is 300. Okay, then let's look at C. Find B when A is 18 and C is 24. So let's look at this question. Let's try to solve it. So A varies with B and varies with C. Let us interpret it. That will be A varies with B and also varies with C. This sign is called proportionality sign. We need to remove it. So we have A equals K times B times C. So they are all on a straight line because this is a joint variation that uses the concept of direct variation. A equals KBC. Okay, let's go back. What are the values of A that we have? I have told you previously that in any of the variation, the very first set of data given to you is for you to be able to get the value of your K house. So in this case, A is 100, B is 20, and C is 50. Okay, so A is 100 equals K times, let's go back again, to be very sure, B is 20 and C is 50. B is 20, and C is 50. Okay, so in this case, we have 100 equals K times 50 times 100, that's 1000. So 100 equals 1000 K. And we are looking for K. What do? We divide both sides by 100. We divide both sides by 1000, rather the coefficient of K, which is 1000. Don't be scared whether it is a big number. Don't say it is always the small number that is used to divide. No, the number used to divide is the coefficient. It can be 1, it can be 10, it can be 10 million, whatever. 1000 times K over 1000. So this cancels this. In this case, 0 cancels 0, 0 cancels 0. So the value of our K equals, K is 1 over 10. Don't forget that 1 over 10 in mathematics is not the same thing as 10. It's only when you have 10 over 1 that is 10. But 1 over 10 is not 10. It's like 0.1. It's not even up to 1, let alone 10. So having gotten our K now, the first question says find the relationship that connects A, B, and C. Don't forget this is where we are coming from. A equals KBC. And now we know the value of our K. So A is equals to 1 over 10 BC. 1 over 10 BC, and it can as well be written as A equals, don't forget 1 times BC is BC over 10. So this is the relationship that connects A, B, and C. So let's go ahead to question B. What does question B says? Question B says find A when B is 200 and C is 300. Like I told you previously that before you move on, you always go back to your formula, your relationship, or your equation. So following from here, A equals BC over 10, and the question says find the value of A when B is 200 and C is 300. When B is 200 and C is 300, so A equals 200 times 300 over 10. So we cut where possible, 0 cancels 0. So A equals 200 multiplied by 3. That means the value of A is what? 600. In this case, 600. Okay, let's move on to, let's move on to question C. And what does question C says? Question C says, find the, okay, sorry about that. Question C says, find the, find B when A is 18 and C is 24. Okay, A is 18 and B is 24. Go back to your relationship. A equals BC over 10. So find B when A is 18 and C is 24. So B times 24, everything divided by 10. And I told you when you have a division problem, you get rid of it by what? By cross multiplying. Just cross multiply. So once you cross multiply, we have 18 multiplied by 10 equals 24B. So I'm looking for B. 24 is the stubborn. I will divide both sides by, I will divide both sides by 24. So that I have 18 multiplied by 10 over 24 equals 24 times B over 24. So 24 cancels 24. 5 and 2 goes in 10, 5. 2 goes here, 12. You can still cut it. 2 goes in 12, 6. 2 goes in 18, 9. So you can still break it down, but let's write it out. So that we have 9 times 5 over 6 equals B. We can still say 3 goes in 6, 2. 3 goes in 9, 3. So I have 3 times 5 over 2 equals B. And 3 times 5 is what? 3 times 5 is 15. 15 over 2 equals B. So therefore, our B equals 15 over 2. And you can as well say that your B is 7 whole number 1 over 2. So this is joint variation. So before I go, let me just drop this question for you. Okay, do this. Do this. A varies with Q and varies with Z. If A equals 20, Q equals 40, Z equals 60. Okay, the question says find a relationship between A, Q, and Z. Then the next one says find A when Q is 120 and Z is 200. Then question C, find Q when A is 80 and Z is 100. So I look forward towards your solutions. Bye for now.